Hey guys, Cosmos here from Dollar Games, and here we continue our progress videos. I am now level 71, leveled up yesterday. I think this is a Blitz experience from 300-ish stamina plus loop quests. So basically I just got to level 71, so that's good. And next up we're gonna be doing the promotion for the title. That's always fun for me, even though it's such a small aspect of the game, but I kind of like sort of a stars title system. So we're gonna go into that. It was required to have 5.3 million prestige. I got to 5.32, so just passed it. So we can unlock the 4 stars Duke and make our way closer to the general title, which sounds really good. This is also gonna give me some small BR advantage, so let's move it a little bit, unlock it, and okay, it'll show up when I close the window, but okay. So looking really good, and next one is gonna look 5 stars, and that looks really nice. So gonna close that. We got 225 BR from that. It's not huge, but every little thing adds up, so it's nice. So with the title system done and the promotion done, let's go and talk to our dear friend Tidebringer here. And I'm just going to change the party to have my main hero up front. And this time, just so we can see the rage, although this way is better, I'm gonna move the main to the bottom so that we can put the mouse on him and look at his rage as it's working. And then I'll show you how I did currently set up with the light envoy immediately buffing. You'll see now the main here has agility 67,146, and light envoy has been buffed up to specifically in agility to 71,170. The actual number doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that it's at least 1 point above the main, and it is. So what's gonna happen is that she's going to start first. She's gonna give everybody a rage attack power and everything, and then the main will immediately be able to do a multi-shot, which I should switch to. That saves a lot of time hitting everybody at once. So we're gonna go talk to Tidebringer or Bringer, and go to do the 2. I hope 2. I hope it's not 1 dungeons or campaigns. So we're gonna go to Lone Wind Forest, and we got here Hunter, a chest called Hunter. Now that takes some creativity. Okay, inside is a kind of a hunter creature, I guess. So they are rogue class, raised blow skill, but you see how fast they die. Awesome stuff. We're gonna go to the next. Next is Centaur Hunter with mages, and Centaur is the warrior class. Check it out. She should give the rage. That's Mountain God. Actually, they die already from the artifact. And for those who are wondering what's going on the screen, it is in Edges. Let's see if I can access it via here. I can access it, and then how do I access the equipment? Okay, we'll access it from outside. I don't know how to access it from other buttons. I thought there could be a way to get to it via the angels, but apparently not. But anyways, we're almost done. So what's happening is that in the first 4 turns the angel artifacts are coming into play, and this one, Galactic Force, I have is going first, and apparently that's already powerful enough. This first time it's happening for me, by the way, that the artifact is powerful enough to wipe out the mobs before my heroes get to play. So it means I got a lot stronger. So we're gonna talk to her, and before going to the next dungeon, we're gonna go to Zodiac, equip, and these are the artifacts I have on me right now. So the first 4 turns of the battle, they are getting activated before anybody else. So first goes Galactic Force +3, so deals 195% of the angel attack to all enemies and ignores defense, plus has a good chance to stun 2 enemies. I like it a lot, and I guess my angel's power has gone up sufficient. So here we see 200,000 angel magic attack. So with 195, that's double, I believe. So or triple actually, because 100% deals 195, so that's double. It's not an increase of 195, it deals 195, so it'll be double this damage, so about 400,000 damage to everybody. So that's awesome, and you see how quickly we could complete the campaigns. But yeah, campaigns have never been a problem for most people. They are generally, by the time you get to unlock them, they are generally easy. So not surprised here. Erebus Spirit, here we got Mage class. I don't even get to read their class, they die so fast. It's cool, but still I want to record it and do with you guys, because I have recorded everything since level 1, all campaigns. So we got Lost Warbull here, Warrior class, and the Erebus Spirit Mage class, dying super fast from the artifact, and I don't get to show you guys the light envoy calculation agility thing I have set up. Alright, here we got, these guys have only 144,000 HP, so that's why they're dying, because I'm doing 300,000. I'm actually doing more than double, but the boss made it. But okay, there. You see how many buffs the main gets. That's from the mount and light envoy there, I think. Alright, so that was very quick to do 2 campaigns. We're also gonna report back, not to forget that. Good, so now we're locked as usual until level 72. And I don't actually have the stamina to blitz the 5 times, but that's not super important for you guys. I think it's pretty straightforward blitzing campaigns, so I'll do that myself, and we can continue and check out other stuff. So first up, let's see if there's something interesting here. Yeah, I did want to mention a couple of points from the Spire. First of all, I don't know, this text is going fast, I don't know if you saw it, but in Spire you also get a chance of finding these runestones. It actually says it here, but I never paid attention to it because I never actually saw it happen. But now I'm starting to see it happen, but I'm also quite high on Spire level. I'm on level 13, so maybe it has to do with, no, sorry, 14 stage 1. So maybe it has to do with the higher the stage, the more chance of you finding this, perhaps. So that's one thing for the Spire. Elite battles I used to do, even though I unlocked advanced, which were giving the advanced enchant stones. I still used to do the regular ones because I needed much more the regular ones, because I'm still far away from doing advanced enchanting. But then I started going and doing advanced ones, and instead of the regular ones, buying directly from this shop, from whatever events where you could gather enchanted ore. So for example, right now Craft Mastery is going on, and all the players, free or cashier, doesn't matter, can buy 1 time per day enchanted ore from 2 locations in the Craft Master. So I'm using these to get the normal stones, and I figured the advanced ones are difficult anyways, so I started collecting. I started doing basically the top one, which is the Earth Shaker, and then I'm getting then the advanced weapon enchant stones, which I actually started using, but you need a huge quantity of them. It's ridiculous. So but also rune stones and the energy vitamins for the fairies. So that's a recent new thing. So that's for the elite battles. And with that mentioned, let's go directly to the fairies, because we also have some changes there. So before we were just getting the fairies and that's it, but now you get the second window opening up. You got to deploy the fairies, and some people I saw in the chat asking, the deploy button is just right here. So you first have to deploy it, and then you put some other ones as pals. What is not clear for me is, does it really matter which ones you are putting? I just try to take the 4 most powerful ones, I guess, something like that. But they do have some particularities about them. They're not exactly the same. So for example, you see Astrid here has HP, attack, defense, agility, fire and ice, but the gingerbread man, he has different. He has HP, attack, defense, and then ice damage and ice reduction. So you can really fine tune to the type of combination you want. But I didn't have hours to spend on that, so I just took what I thought was the best ones and quickly set them up here. And together now they're giving 7,168 bell rating from all these stats, which is good. Another thing with the fairies, each fairy is dropping daily loot. The bad thing is that you don't have a collect all button, which for me is annoying because I have a bunch of them. So, but it's not too difficult to click on each one and pick it up, and that's a little nifty thing. So, well, that's nice. Enchanted ore, for example. This one is not giving anything. Crackers is giving a little bit. Tutu is giving a little bit, and the baby is giving. Was it the baby or who said? I think they said the baby is giving the angel tears. Oh, there it is. Daily loot bonus angel tears. But I don't have the baby yet. I'm thinking of getting it. Of course, getting daily angel tears is always good. And that adds up to basically 30 tears per month additional. It's not a huge amount, but it adds up. And apparently you can upgrade them as well and evolve them. So that's more and more. You need these lilac stones, and I don't have too many. I have 118, and if it works just like blessed stones, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of those. I've been doing a bunch of the feeding. I don't know if that's the right word. Let's close and open it again so that we can come back to Astrid. And I've been doing a bunch of these feeding with the energy vitamins. So I have here 96, so we can feed her some more. And let's just do max. Hold on, let's just do 1 for now. So we see 117, 267, 417. So each vitamin is adding a lot of experience. So now she's level 12, so we're gonna feed 92 vitamins. And she goes directly to level 30, and the stats improve considerably as well. So now if we go to deploy, probably we have to close and open again. Bell rating up 5,856, so that was quite significant. And we have here breakthrough for the next level. It requires fairy essence from shop and events. I don't have any of that. And breakthrough level 30 daily loot bonus goes up to blessed stones 3 from the current 2. So, and I don't have it. So buy in shop, fairy essence. I'll try to get it via events or something like that. So, but I really like the quantity of stats that was added. Let's actually try to evolve her as well, because I've invested so far everything into Astrid, because I think that's the best one I had, and so I fed her. I'm aware that over time I can get better ones, but I didn't want to wait, so I picked one. And anyhow, since in the deployment we have fairy pals, it means that even if I get a better one, I can just move her to be a pal, and then she hopefully will still give me those stats, and then I can put the better one up here. So let's try to evolve her. I don't know how much the 115 lilac stones will do, But let's 1 2 3. It does fill up relatively fast for level 0, so let's do 1 click. I hope a couple of levels, at least the beginning level. So there's 1, that was good. It's a 10% bonus. Let's go 1 more, hopefully 2 more levels, this one and 1 more. But no, for sure not 1 more, hopefully this one at least. Come on, you can do it. Oh, she's greedy. She is greedy. So she ate them all and didn't evolve. So level 1, and I'm gonna close and we'll see the battle rating effect. 729 additional battle rating from 1 level of evolution. So I think that was pretty cool. And that's about the fairies. There's a lot of optimization, like I said, to be done on the ones that you select to feed and to evolve. But at the end of the day, it's all about how much you can put into the evolve and upgrade. And still about the pals, I already mentioned. Does it say here? Actually, player can set 1 fairies deployed and 4 pals. Fairy stats stack with character stats. Deployed fairies follow characters through world maps and battles, but of course you only see the main fairy which follows, the others you don't see. So yeah, I don't know about the pals, if it's just everything adds up and you just and she's the deployed one is kind of the representative fairy which you see running around, then okay, then they're all equal. But I don't know if this one has some kind of a mathematical advantage over the pals. So if somebody knows, put it down in the comments, both for myself and for other people as well. So let's see what else. Worm Race Jackpot, Raiders and Garden. Let's pop on over. Okay, she's working. Title pool also done. Earboost cross server is a problem. I keep on joining queues and nothing happens. So I'm even gonna leave like this in case we get lucky in the video and enter a cross server battle, but I just can't seem to get in there, so I can't benefit from any of these honor shop items which I kind of want to benefit. Especially the fashion course is something that I'm significantly behind on. So if we have a look at my character, and I think most of the players who have very high very high clothing levels, they get it from that cross server shop. So you see I have only plus 13. I don't know if it's called an enchantment, but basically plus 13 on my clothing levels, and that is simply coming from let's see, how was I even forgot how to open up. Is it with a plus? It's been such a long time since I enchanted clothing. Okay, it's from here. So I have 179, so let's actually spend them and see how far we get. For me, I think if I do enhance all, that's only 4 levels. So 179 fashion cores will only do 4 levels of clothing, and probably the same. So it doesn't matter clothing or wings, and the statistics are exactly the same. So I'm just gonna go with 4 levels and about 400,000 gold of the costume, so called. So there it is. Also additional stats, but yeah, I think that's where the top players have very high levels in these, is by getting all those items from here, from the honor shop cross server, for which you need the honor, which needs to be, I guess, won via doing battles. And you can see 13,000. So for 13,000, imagining that you could earn this honor, so let's take 13,000 and divide by 60, which is the price for a fashion core. So you can get 216 fashion cores, which we saw is about 4 or 5 levels. And if you can get that regularly, I mean, that adds up. So that's a mention about that. Then we got smelting, I think I have already done today's attempt. So far I'm still burning my rare flaming stone, and it's going by 2 per smelt, which is 1,000 capacity, yields 10 awakening stones. And yeah, I've used up my 5 daily attempts, and so basically that's 50 awakening stones per day is what I'm getting by burning these, because it says yield 10, and I'm burning basically also 10 of these per day. So it's gonna take a while, which is basically 28 days. It's gonna take a month to burn these off, and then afterwards I'll burn these, and then these, and then I'll start thinking about burning the equipment items. But I'm definitely not going to be burning resources anytime soon. Also, I've seen a lot of people burn the refining stones, which makes perfect sense if you have already final equipment on all your heroes, fully refined in a way that you are fully pleased with it, which is, for me, that would be like plus 14 or plus minimum plus 12 on all attributes which you want on all on all equipment. So that's, I think, gonna take a while, and I don't think there are a lot of people in the game who have that. But for those people who have it, sure, they can burn these off as well. It won't make a huge difference. Then skill chests, don't forget to pick up the 5 free skill chests, and as well you get to draw even the 100 diamond one time when the timer runs out. You can buy more skills from with the divine stones. I have a whole bunch of these, so I'm currently leveling up the shadow strike. I like it because it's doing 3 consecutive attacks, so for single target damage like gauntlet event, world boss, anything where you have just one enemy, that is a perfect skill to have. And what I'm building now is I decided to build 1 skill for a single strike and 1 skill for area damage. And I really like the skill from the wolf, Blood Frenzy, because it does more and more damage the lower the health, but it's only hitting the row. So in that regard, I don't like it. I really want to hit everybody, and multi-shot is serving that purpose for now, but it's 5 out of 5 limitation, whereas the skills which you buy here can go up to level 10. So for example, if you look at Winter Storm, the percentage starts with 80%, which is where I think multi-shot started, and multi-shot came to 100%, which I think will be exactly what happens to Winter Storm. But the difference is that the Winter Storm will be able to go 5 levels additional on top of that. So so that's the situation with the skills. And let's see if I can actually, let's go to the forge and see. I should have a whole bunch of skills to recycle. So this is the one I want, so of course I don't want to recycle that. This one is giving deals damage to enemies in the same line, so yeah, that's the one I'm not taking, so that goes away. Total annihilation is from rangers, hits the whole line, so I'm not taking that as well. Then I'm using total shock. That's from the one of the first heroes, healing on the front row. Also not planning anytime soon for that. Flame dash, so deals damage to target with a 40% chance to paralyze. So that is very interesting in terms of the only thing is that I'm really focused on doing as much damage as possible to a single target, and bosses I don't think can be stunned or paralyzed, although I'm not sure. So if somebody knows, please put it down in the comments. if for example the dragons that you fight in the gauntlet or world boss, if they can be paralyzed or stunned. I think not, so that's why I'm not going for skills like this. But skills like this are wonderful for that high chance of paralysis or stun or whatever, but they start off with very low damage. So you see, for example, 70% damage one time, whereas Shadow Strike is doing 80% damage 3 times. So it's a huge difference in damage. So it's more of a support skill to paralyze. So that's why I'm also not going for it.